Ronnie Coleman, 2003, one of the biggest beasts of all time. And then on the other side, we have Nick Walker. He is a current beast, the 2022 Olympia version of him. So we have an '03 beast taking on a 2022 beast. Which one wins? Well, obviously, guys, Ronnie King Coleman. You guys are going to comment in the comment section below. You're gonna comment before you even watch it, and you'll let us all know. Didn't even watch it yet. Coleman wins. That's obvious, guys. We know that going in, but it's interesting to see how good Nick Walker, boom, go through the shots, how good this man can do against Ronnie King Coleman. And I have to say, for those of you who are out of the mindset, or of the mindset, much as myself, that no way Nick can win. No way. You have to realize that Nick, he's actually matching Ronnie King Coleman in the arm, the biceps anyway, the bicep development. Keep in mind, Nick's a shorter guy, so he's gonna, well, he should anyway, have smaller arms. But it's almost as if that he does have just as big of guns as Ronnie King Coleman. And when it comes to the midsection, I would actually give Nick an edge. Where Ronnie actually dominates is, well, I guess the rest of the arms. Look at the triceps. The forearms actually too look pretty good for Ron. But look at those booming lats and that great big man's manly chest. But having said that, the wheels also, I mean, look at the sheer size, the length of the bone, the femur bone. We went through this already, guys. Phil Heath had that exact same advantage against Hattie Shupin, if you want to call it an advantage, and I guess it does present a lot of muscle mass there. Let's go through these shots, guys. This is a bit of a fun one. We're almost at the end of the year. Can you believe that? 2022 is almost a thing of the past. Just a piece of history. Ronnie again, winning in the lag department. He is a huge, big horse, Hostetler stud. But Nick Walker actually has a pretty big man's chest too. But I guess it's size over substance. Go to the side tricep. Nick, wow. I think I might even give Nick this shot. Maybe. He's smaller, keep in mind, and his arm looks massive. Ronnie's tricep is so feathered. I mean, it makes up for the lack of size of the tricep itself. And he's got those abs just razor sharp. So does Nick. It's a good matchup, guys. Obviously, Ronnie, he would have won that front lat spread. We don't have a good one of Nick. There's some screenshots. But hey, it's obvious who would have won that front lat spread. Go to the rear lat spread. Nick has improved on this shot 110%, guys. I mean, if you take into consideration at the last year's Olympia, his rear lat spread was really his Achilles heel, so to speak. Not bad. But look at the traps, guys. Look at the condition of Ronnie. It was sub-level body fats. There's just no way anybody can be that dry. Nick's pretty dry. He's got huge lags, too, from behind. Here's the rear double. And Nick Walker. Kudos to Nick Walker. Back for back, he's fighting with Ronnie King Coleman. It's not as if it's just a guy with a weak back. I mean, you wouldn't even see him in this shot. Nick Walker is fighting him tooth and nail. And his lower body, sure, it's a whole lot smaller. That's obvious, guys. That's obvious. But it's not like his upper body dwarfs the lower half. It's a pretty even shot. And if there is any shot that Nick Walker is defeating Ronnie, it would be this one. But that's not what I'm saying. I think that Ronnie, with an equal condition, I mean, equal lat insertions, I mean, these two guys are incredible. You got to go with the bigger guy and probably the more conditioned hammies, glutes, things of that nature. So yeah, this is a bit of a fun one. And Nick, this is the most muscular. Nick has an advantage as far as the midsection is concerned. Maybe not the size. Ronnie in certain shots he could suck his gut in pretty good, but he does not have those abs like Nick Walker. Nick is a dangerous bodybuilder for sure, and it's gonna take a big stud like Ronnie King Coleman. Ronnie, I don't know if he had 3D muscles like Phil Heath, but he had some lumps upon lumps of muscles. Perhaps one of, if not the most impressive physical specimens of all time. And we're gonna end it with the crab. We're gonna end it with the crabs. Couple of crabs here, guys. Ronnie, I've seen him hit a better shot in 1999, 1998. His crab position was unbelievable. And you can see that midsection gets a little bit in the way there. Definitely thicker here. Makes everything else look smaller as well. But either which way, guys, like we thought at the beginning, there's no way. Nick Walker would admit. He'd probably say, mute that crap. Except he'd use a bad word. But he probably wouldn't even watch the comparison. He would think it was ridiculous to be compared to Ronnie Coleman. But to me, and I'm sure to a lot of you guys, it's a compliment to Nick Walker. I mean, it would be foolish to even compare somebody that didn't stand a chance. And Nick, actually, he held his own in a couple of shots, in particular that rear double. So the guy deserves respect, whether he thinks these comparisons are foolish or not. Hey, gotta respect him. He is the future of the IFBB. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. That is your second to last. You pick Tuesday video of the week. Subscribe, guys. Have a nice one.